Hi guys, I have another commission showcase here for you today. This one is Age of Sigmar BeastClaw Raiders commission, and I only finished it there last night. Painted, had to wait for the snow flock to dry, and I just painted the rims. So what I have is, I have two 4-man units of Mornfang Cavalry. I have a Frost Lord. I have the book thing here. Yeah, so I have a Frost Lord on a Thunder Tusk, two BeastClaw Raiders. No, sorry, that's a Frost Lord on a Stonehorn, two BeastClaw Raiders on a Stonehorn, and a Huskard, yeah, on a Thunder Tusk. So let's do a little bit of a pan. Because there's two units, the flags are painted differently. They both have a different symbol on them, and the helmets are painted differently. So the front squad here has blue helmets, bar the guys that don't have helmets. And then the guys at the back have bronze helmets, just to differentiate a little bit between them. So in each unit there's a guy with one of the, I think it's a great weapon, there's a banner, there's a musician, and then there's the leader with a pistol and a prey hacker or something. I think that's what that weapon is called. And then in the back we have the Frost Lord on the Stonehorn. Client's request was that none of the actual riders be glued on because it's easier for storage, which is fair enough. So none of them are actually stuck on, as you can see, and it's the same with the bigger ones as well. So for the guys that had the reins in their hands, I didn't bother gluing them on because that's what the client had asked for, not for the reins not to be on them. So this guy has I think it's a flintlock pistol instead, and he has his spear. There's a barrel there in the snow, and over here we have a dude that's fallen off. So that's that guy. There's this extra long tail, which I really don't like in the model because it's so brittle and fragile. For the two BeastClaw Raiders, what I done was I left off the grip handle for the reins, and I added just a little metal thing, like he's gonna clobber someone with it, and he has his chain trap there. The guy at the back has a sick crossbow and he's picking his teeth with it. And because they're all kind of ice themed, I gave them glowing white eyes, like the first Atlantis film, if you remember that from like decades ago. And I just broke the crow off the other guy. So that's him there. There's an arrow quiver there on the bottom, and I did actually leave the reins glued to his base, but they broke off. Not broke off, they got covered in snow. I was looking at the crow as I said that. So there's a crow on this guy here, and you can see him. So it's not a crow, it's like a vulture. It's a vulture. So I'll come around this side. These things here, I don't know, like, I went with the stuff that was on the box art for them, but with the team he sent me, and it looked like it was bone washed with orange. So I'm not sure if it's bone they've taken somewhere, if it's shields they've made themselves, or what it is. But what you can see here on the base is actually some of the reins. The other one's kind of covered in the snow. I left this guy with the handle for the reins as if the reins had just been snapped off, and he's kind of sitting there with a uh-oh moment on his face. And then there's the Thunder Tusk himself. One thing that annoyed me the most about the models, the Mornfang, it's not as bad. I changed the horns around on some of them just so they looked a little different. But like the two stone horns, their heads are facing the same way, so they're identical models, and it's the same body for the Thunder Tusk then as well. But the only thing that's different is his head, so it's not a big issue, but like it'd be nice if there was, you know, you could pose the head looking the other way, or you could have it, you know, like on a ball joint, so that it didn't look as bad. But I don't know, that's down to GW. I could have changed it, but I don't trust my green stuff abilities to actually do it and do it half decently, so I just left it as it was. But that's it. Some of the snow kind of yellowed, and I've had it happen on a lot of the models that I've been working on, and apparently it's to do with the PVA glue you use. But for the likes of here at the front, like instead of it just being, there's some more of it there, instead of it just being monotone white, like I think it adds a little bit more kind of realism to it, as if, you know, there was something underneath it like wood or something, and the snow, you can kind of see it through the snow. So I'm kind of happy with it, and at the same time I wish it didn't happen, but it's all down to whether or not the client is happy. But that's it guys for this one. Just before I go, I'll show you the flags. I tried to paint, this was on the flag from the picture he sent me from the BeastClaw Raiders book. It's like a jaw or something, a bone jaw, so I tried to paint that on. And then on the other one I tried to paint on like a bear claw kind of thing, because they're the BeastClaw Raiders. So that was it, that was the idea. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think. AOS starting to look kind of interesting to play. I got the White Dwarf model there the other day, and I have him built and ready to go. So in the White Dwarf I'll give you a painting guide for it, so I might just paint him up like that, just as a little quick project. But he will go with the rest of my Warriors of Chaos. But I don't know, just looking at the BeastClaw Raiders models, I really liked them, really enjoyed working on them. So I might get some, but I'll have to wait and see. But for now that's it, so thanks for watching, and let me know what you think. Cheers.